Hey guys, Manjoume here, and today I have an unboxing of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hero Strike Structure Deck, and it is an Elemental Hero base structure deck, which is why I bought it. It's been a few years since I bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, but I have a soft spot for the Elemental Heroes, so let's take a look at the box. The front has 4 pictures, and there are 4 of the fusion monsters that you get in this structure deck. So not only do you get the 40 cards because you need 40 cards, you get the fusion cards because they're kind of your main cards, your main monsters. The side, very, very simple. It continues the artwork. Same for the other side, continues the artwork. The back has a lot of information, some pictures, a little splurge here. The deck list, in case when you're trying to buy it, you're considering it, you have a deck list to make that decision. You've got pictures of the fusion cards that you're going to be getting. Some of them anyway, because you do actually get one more than I actually realized. You get Elemental Hero Great Tornado, which is pretty cool. And the mat that you get is based on... It's very specific to this set. It's been a while since I've had a structure deck of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. But they used to be the very generic plain Yu-Gi-Oh! One. Very brown and, just kind of boring, but this is very stylized towards this structure deck, so let's just open it up. Okay, and what you get in the box. Okay. You get the official rulebook, version 9.0. That's crazy because I don't remember it being anywhere near that far when I was last playing, and I'm sure there are a lot of new mechanics that I have no idea what's going on. But there's that. There's... I guess this is what they scanned so you didn't steal it. So, piece of plastic. Set that aside for a second. Tips and strategies. This just kind of gives you hints on how to use the deck. I remember they've always had these. And also tells you, oh, you should buy these packs because they'll help your deck and also spend more money. So, there's that as well. Ooh, buy the Megatins, buy the deluxe packs. Like, they're really, really shooting for that. Oh, and the other side actually does have another deck list. So this is just like how they've always been. And it gives you how to play this deck, which is very useful because you're very new to this game or you're new to these cards, then you would really need it. And this is the mat, which it's made of the same material as the old ones were, but it's stylized, if nothing else. It's nicely stylized to fit this deck, and there's plenty of spots here, so very appreciative that it's not just a boring normal one. And the deck itself. See if I can open this. These usually aren't too difficult to open. Okay. Alright, so the first monster here. Contrast Hero Chaos. Ooh, that one's holographic. Ooh, another one. Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Masked Hero Koga. Masked Hero Divine Wind. There we go. Masked Hero Dark Law. It's kind of cool. Elemental Hero Ocean. A lot of these cards are based off of the manga version of the GX series. Elemental Hero Woodsman. It's pretty cool. Elemental Hero Voltic. Elemental Hero Heat. See if we can... There we go. Elemental Hero Avian. Because we need this guy, man. He's one of the first elemental heroes I've seen, and honestly, he was weak, but then you get the fusions, and Elemental Hero Neos. Like, I needed more, but it's always appreciated. Elemental Hero Neos Alias. Actually, a pretty good card. 1900 for a level 4 is pretty good. Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Once again, he's not bad. I mean, 2 monsters, but that effect, though, is pretty good. Elemental Hero Necroshade. He's really cool because he makes summoning Neos and Blade Edge a lot easier. Elemental Hero Wildheart. Not too much on the attack, but his effect is really good. Elemental Hero Bubbleman. He's quite the staple of the elemental heroes. Neospatian Grand Mole. So we're moving away from the elemental heroes, but that was a pretty good portion of the deck. And of course, when he attacks, like, they return himself and the other monster to the hands. So he's pretty useful if they summon something that's harder to summon than him, which he's playing him attack, whatever. Honest. I actually haven't really used Honest, but I've heard good things, and obviously it's in here for a reason. So it's probably pretty good. Card Trooper. Again, this is one of the cards that I know is pretty good, but I never personally had any use of it. Wing Karibo. There is a specific reason this is in here, I guess, because it's based off of the, Jade and Yuki and such. I don't know if I'll keep using him. No offense, little guy. Summoner Monk. Not really sure what his deal is, but I'll have to get to know these. Homunculus, the alchemic being. Once per turn, you can change his attribute. I know this is pretty good because some of the elemental hero fusions, some of the newer ones, they're like elemental hero plus this attribute. So since he can change his attribute, he can pretty much fit that role for those elemental heroes anyway. Mask Change 2. And you see some of the heads of the fusions. Form Change. That's pretty cool too. Mask Charge. And that makes the Common Rider thing pretty obvious at this point. Mask Change. Neat. Polymerization, because there's still fusions. Miracle Fusion. That's a really good card. Parallel World Fusion. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. A Hero Lives. He's not even an elemental hero, but that's cool. Hero Mask. Yeah, that's cool. H, Heated Heart. E, Emergency Call. Well, this one's especially good. R, Righteous Justice is super good. O, Oversoul, if you've got the right elemental heroes like Neos, it's super good. H, Heated Heart, it's a pretty good boost and pretty good effect. Not substantial, but they're alright. Let's see here. Reinforcement of the Army. It's between Reinforcement of the Army and E, Emergency Call. I'd say E is better unless you have specific cards that are not elemental heroes that are also warrior, which this deck does not actually have, so I don't know why you wouldn't just put another E, Emergency Call, but to each their own. Warrior Returning Live. I see the reason for having this one, just to reclaim some of the heroes that have died. Pot of Duality. Ooh, excavate the top 3 cards of your deck. They're really getting fancy these days. Hero Signal. Love that card. Hero Blast. Call the Haunted. You always need that. Bottomless Trap Hole. Really good card. Compulsory Evacuation Device. That's going to be kind of handy. Battle Guard Howling. Not really sure how that's going to work out, but I'll be sure to read up on that. And of course, Elemental Hero Great Tornado. And this is what I was touching upon earlier. If it'll, okay, this is fine. He requires 1 Elemental Hero, which there are plenty of, and 1 Wind Monster. So, for example, in this deck, let's get to the monsters. Homunculus counts for that. Any of the Elemental Heroes counts for half of it. But Elemental Hero... Where'd I put Avian? Avian counts for the wind. So these 2 count for the wind, and then just everyone here counts for the Elemental Heroes. Because when these Masked and Contrast Heroes are out, they count as Elemental Heroes. So, I'm not quite sure how good this structure deck is. What I think I'm going to do is maybe take my other structure decks and have it battle against this one and see how it fares. Until then, Manjoume out.